Balloon Beats.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unhinged Live. I'm your host, Patrick Hennessy, joined tonight by the man, Sean Petrucci, for just the usual Yankee postgame. How are we doing tonight, Sean?
Doing all right. How you doing?
Hey, listen, I can't complain. Same as usual, you know. No, I'm just playing around, bro. Shout out to Corey Kluber. Unreal performance tonight. Listen, first Yankees no-hitter since 1999. You love to see it. You guys knew that this is going to be one of the greatest post games of all time just because I'm so pumped right now. I celebrated that no-hitter like the Yankees just won Game 7 of the World Series. No joke. Maybe I'm a little bit too happy. I don't know. But before we get into Kluber's straight gem tonight, let's take attendance / roll call. Got a bunch of people in the chat tonight, so let's do that. Shout out to John Kang. We got Lori, Alfonso, Austin Lugo, Jamie, Andrew, PTR, Amy. Who else we got? We got you, KG Baseball, CJ Jr. We got Daniel, Wolfie. Who else? Come on. PTR. We got Irving, Ed King. We got so many people. Shout out to everybody. I know I missed a bunch, but I apologize. I just need to get into this. But before we do that, shout out to Alex with the $5 dono. Appreciate you, my man. Starting things off hot tonight. Let's go. Corey Kluber has just thrown the first no-hitter for the New York Yankees since 1999. Wow. Even though the dead ball is kind of annoying, still, you genuinely love to see it. Alex, I appreciate the dono, my man. But you know how I kind of want to start off tonight's stream, Sean?
What's up?
Let's start off by watching the final out of the no-hitter. Why not, right?
Why
Let's
not?
pull it up.
Shifting, probably.
Oh, okay. I thought Michael K screwed that. I was gonna say Michael K. If you got that wrong on
No,
a
that
final
was
play,
good
no way.
Torres. That was
Bro. I see a lot of people in the chat are kind of saying the same thing. George says I screamed out my yard and woke the neighbors. I celebrated that like it was nobody's business.
Because that's something I never thought I would see a Yankee do.
No, and the most ironic part is for any of you who were in the pregame, we were kind of talking about the Spencer Turnbull no-hitter from last night, and we were talking like, there's just too many no-hitters in MLB this season. It's kind of getting to the point where they don't mean anything. But now Corey Kluber showed us tonight, when it's your team that's doing it, it means the absolute world. Like this felt so special tonight.
Yeah, remember mid-game and like in our group chat, I was like, oh, I'm not that excited. I was like, no-hitters are too common. But then like another inning or two later, I'm like, I take that back.
Bro,
like, I'm getting a little excited.
And you know what exactly what my thing is? Sean, also, like, you're a little bit choppy. I don't know if, like, you're on
So are you.
Wi-Fi.
I don't know. It might be just me.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But, I don't know what's going on. It's only my third day out here. But, I kind of say this all the time. Jinxes aren't real. I said this in, like, the fifth inning. Corey Kluber's throwing a no-hitter tonight. Jalen's like, Pat, I hate you, this and that, this and that. There's a major difference between speaking things into existence, which is what we do, and jinxes, because jinxes are simply not real. But let me pull up Corey Kluber's line from tonight just because he was so freaking dominant. I didn't think that we were going to see a better performance from Kluber this season after that Tigers game, but it really seems like he just outperformed expectations tonight. He went 9 innings, shocker, no hits. Love to see that. No earned runs, 1 walk, 9 Ks. Now, if he didn't have that one walk, we're talking a perfect game.
See, like that's what it's gonna take though for like the baseball world as a whole to like appreciate these again, you know?
Yeah. Let's take a look at some of these chat comments. What do we have? We have a couple donos too. Let me pull these up real quick. My God, there's so many. I can't even find them. Hold up. Okay, Alex with the $5 dono. Appreciate you, my man. Sean is just gonna leave and come back really quick because he is having internet troubles right now. So Alex says I was joking through the first inning with my friends about Corey Kluber through the first inning. We said Corey Kluber has a no-hitter through 1 inning pitched, and it's actually really funny because Derek, shout out to Derek NYY Recaps, he was doing a watch party for the entire game, not knowing what was gonna happen tonight. I kind of went into his chat, kind of busting his chops like in the 5th. I was like, Corey Kluber's pitching a no-hitter. And everyone's like, oh, Pat's jinxing. No, jinxes are not real. Shout out to Kluber. This, I don't know if anyone else feels the same way as I do, but it really felt like a postseason game tonight. Did you hear what I said there, Sean? It felt like a postseason game tonight.
Yeah, it really did because like it's like the butterflies.
Yeah.
Like the nervousness. Yeah.
I think I started the butterflies after the 7th.
Yeah, that's like when I was like, okay, I'm getting a little excited now.
Yeah. But listen, shout out to you, Alex, for the dono. Shout out to KG Baseball with the $5 dono. Appreciate that, my man. Let's go. Hashtag Klubot is back. Bro, this might be like the most dominant we've seen Kluber ever.
He was unbelievable.
Bro, pinpoint control. Control. And it's crazy because I don't know if it was you that I was having this conversation with. I think it was maybe a month or so back. But we were talking about like the no-hitters across the league, and we mentioned who on the Yankees is going to be the first one to throw the no-hitter. And I think whoever I was talking to, they obviously said Cole, but I'm like, for some reason, it feels like either Kluber or Monty would be that guy to throw a no-hitter, just because they're a little bit more efficient in getting quick outs compared to Cole, who kind of just racks up the strikeouts. So look at Corey Kluber go, bro. And it's actually in a very eventful evening, because this is the first postgame we've done where it's not like that typical format, Yankees postgame. It's Kluber's no-hitter. Love that.
It's just like he's the type of pitcher that just has like this stuff where like if his breaking stuff is on, like you're not gonna hit him. Like Cole, obviously he has a really good breaking ball, but like his fastball, if you connect with like a 99-mile-an-hour fastball, the thing's gonna go flying.
Yeah.
He's like not the kind of pitcher I would see throwing a no-hitter.
Yeah.
Even though he could throw like 20 strikeouts, but he probably still won't throw a no-hitter like in that same game.
Yeah.
It's kind of just how Cole is.
It's crazy.
Watch him throw one now.
Imagine. But another guy I do want to give credit to is Tyler Wade. Fantastic game today. Especially coming in for Ryan Lamar after the injury. He really had a great game. Clutch triple.
Yeah, I mean, like, imagine he could do this consistently.
Bro, but that's what I'm saying. Like, we rag on Tyler Wade so much, it's kind of getting to a point where, like, he's not that bad this season. Like, if you kind of, like, put the stats into perspective, Tyler Wade isn't having a terrible year. Like, we're looking at a 296 batting average, 715 OPS, and I know the sample size is still fairly small, but I think his defense kind of came up, like, on a good note, too. In that, I think it was between that 8th and 9th inning, there was really multiple balls that were hit in such a way that I thought that they were guaranteed hits.
My gosh,
the one to
like
Gio, the one to DJ at second, and then the one to Wade in the outfield. I thought these were all guaranteed hits.
It's like that split second of like before the camera turns, like your heart just like stops for like a second. But yeah. I thought the one to Wade was falling.
No, so did I.
I didn't know if he was like if he could, like if it was possible, you know.
No, I know.
Good for him.
Listen, shout out to CJ with the $2 dono. Appreciate that, my man. Dietrich was in the pile. I was hyped. Amazing. Do you think I could find Dietrich in the pile?
Was he actually?
I didn't see him.
I
didn't see him originally.
Well, he wouldn't be there.
Well, no, he would be kind of later on.
Navy. Right? He's probably one of these guys. Like one of those guys like...
Oh, that's Dietrich, no?
Yeah, that is.
That guy on the edge.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Derek Dietrich, bro. I mean, now, this was kind of my main talking point tonight that I was planning on going with before the no-hitter. But Ryan Lamar has suffered a hamstring injury. They sent him for an MRI. Now, all I'm saying is if the Yankees wanted to bring up Dietrich, this would be the time. He's a part of the taxi squad. He's there. Who else are you going to call up to replace Lamar right now?
I know. It's just I'm trying not to get like
too hype.
Yeah, because obviously we're going to. We like Dietrich a lot, but I just don't know if the Yankees want to pay him. But why else would he be on the taxi squad? So it's
but my thing is like, bro,
it goes back and forth.
You give him the major league minimum.
I don't know how much that is. It's definitely less than $1 million. It's probably, but to the Yankees with only like $5 million to play with.
Give me a break, bro. Listen, chat, I can guarantee this to you. Derek Dietrich is going to be a New York Yankee tomorrow. That's all I'm saying.
Trying to think of who else it could be. It's not going to be Florial. Whoever thinks it's Florial, it's not going to be.
No, it's not.
He's like 2 for 18 right now in the AAA. He's going to need more time.
Yeah, but I'd have to agree.
I don't know who it's going to be.
It's going to be interesting for sure.
They want someone to play center. That's the only thing.
I know. But listen, shout out to Alex with the $2 dono. Appreciate you, my man. Ever in his career, this was easily the best start of Corey Kluber's career. When you throw a no-hitter,
I would say so.
For the first time, that's your best start.
I would say so.
And bro, it's so crazy how things happen, right? Because just baseball is such a weird sport. Like if we look back a month ago, people were kind of looking at Corey Kluber like, oh, this dude's so washed. Like, why'd the Yankees acquire him? Such a bad move. Bang! You fast forward a month, and he's one of the Yankees' aces.
Yes.
Like. He's like a co-ace with Garrett Cole at this point. After this ridiculous outing tonight, bro, he has a 2.86 ERA, and he's dominated.
Like 3.5 maybe 6.
I can try to pull it up, but it would probably. I think it was around 3.5. But absolutely ridiculous game, and it's kind of crazy to think that if he didn't walk that one guy, it would have been a perfect game. And as you mentioned before, there's been 6 no-hitters this season. And they're all against the same three
teams. 6 no-hitters, 3 teams. That's mind blowing.
No, it's
not like it's 6 different teams. It's like I can't believe it.
It's crazy. Let's see. Let's pull up some solid comments. Let's interact with the chat a little bit. Anthony Fernandez says history with an exclamation point. I kind of like this. Was this from Jeter's 3000 head call? It was, right? Bro, I literally still can't get over the fact of how beautiful that game was tonight. Like it literally got to a point where I believe in the 7th, my heart was racing where I thought like I was watching the ALDS again. Like
it felt, bro. I didn't even notice the scoreboard like the last like 4 innings.
No, bro, but that's why the Yankees sucked on offense tonight. Like let's not get this twisted. The Yankees were putrid with their bats, and we didn't even have to acknowledge it. I think they had into like 5 double plays.
5.
And no one batted an eye. And to be honest with you, I think that kind of helped out Kluber a little bit. Only because he didn't have to sit on the bench too long at all. He didn't get the run support, but still.
Yeah, like the last like 3 double plays is like, okay, fine. Just get Kluber back out there. But if this was like the Rangers were up like 5-2 and like the offense was performing like this, like Twitter would be having a meltdown.
Oh, I know. No, I know.
We would be having a meltdown.
I think, listen, I hate to kind of just make this whole thing about Kluber, but it's so well-deserved tonight. The efficiency of the man tonight. His pitch count was not high whatsoever. Bro, you finished a no-hitter with 101 pitches? That's unreal. The only thing that I was kind of concerned with was, let's say he finished like the 7th or the 8th inning with 101. Imagine if Boone didn't let him go out there.
No, you got to let him go. You have to. But I mean, let's be real. He's probably he would have to hit like 120, 125 probably for a no-hitter. You'd have to think he's probably going to run out of gas anyway and let up a hit.
Yeah. No, I know.
I think he still had like 9 strikeouts, right? 101 pitches, and he still had 9 strikeouts. That's really, really efficient.
Bro, I can't get over this.
I just say you seem speechless.
I'm actually at a loss for words just because, like, when you have like that much emotion come at you, it's like, damn. Like now I'm kind of just reflecting on the night. You go through stages in like a no-hitter because like we've watched no-hitters throughout the years, right? But they've never been the Yankees, so we've never really been emotionally invested. But to watch a Yankees no-hitter from start to end, the most recent one that I remember was back in 2017 with Michael Pineda. Chat, let me know if anyone remembers that. I believe It was maybe in June of 2017. I think Pineda had a no-hitter in the 7th, and then gave it up.
No, because they had a graphic come up in tonight's game where the last time a Yankee took a no-hitter into the 7th inning was Phil Hughes in 2010.
I thought that was a no-hitter through 7. So you're telling me Pineda lost that no-hitter?
I thought it was into the 7th.
It's possible. Chat, let me know if someone...
Either way, it's been like... I feel like they would have mentioned Pineda, though. They didn't mention him.
I don't know. I'd like the chat to kind of bring... Because regardless, though, it was like into the 6th. That's the last time I remember a Yankee kind of carrying a no-hitter late into the game. But Parker says, well, Parker's here to be the beacon of negativity, I guess. Don't mean to be Debbie Downer, but this game was against the hard Rangers. I'm sure if you looked into Kluber's giant pile of games, you could find a better pitch game despite his being.
Boo.
Okay, all right, Parker,
Boo.
hear me out. This is such a piss poor... Now you're going to get piss pat. There you go. This is such a piss poor excuse to kind of discredit Kluber's no-hitter. You say that the Rangers are hard. They just demolished Garrett Cole, bro.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Come
on.
No,
you can't pick apart a no-hitter. I mean, you can go through you can go through so many no-hitters probably throughout like Major League history and be like, oh well, this team was bad, so this doesn't really count.
Bro, I'm getting myself heated for no reason. It's a celebration.
Imagine the Yankees. I was afraid that I would have bet that the Yankees would get no hit before they threw a no-hitter this season.
No, I know.
100%.
No,
100%.
Especially against like, bro. Also, let's not discredit the fact. I forgot the guy's first name, but Yang for the Rangers.
He's pretty good.
He dominated tonight up until later in the game.
That kind of pitcher just messes with the Yankees.
No, it's unreal. So shout out to him.
Just pounds down and away with like, oh, I hate those pitchers, dude.
No, I know. But listen, another guy to kind of make note of tonight, Gleyber Torres. In his first game back, he went 2 for 2.
Great to see.
Played pretty well. I mean, not much to complain about there. Bro, overall, just like there's nothing
else to talk about because the rest of the team was like they didn't do anything.
Love it so much.
Tyler Wade. This would have been a 0-0 game without Tyler Wade.
So Jonathan said Pineda lost his no-hitter on the first pitch of the 7th back in 2015 against the Marlins.
So maybe the graphic was through 7.
I'm pretty sure it was through.
It was probably through 7, which is crazy that it's been that long since the Yankees gone through 7.
No, yeah, and you know what's actually pretty interesting. You mentioned like usually no hitters have like that fantastic play that you look back on. Yeah. The Yankees didn't really have that.
No, they there were still tough plays though. There was no like diving crazy like Jose Abreu's play. Remember that?
Oh, I know. Yeah,
like that was that play.
No, I know, and that's kind of the thing. The Yankees had a bunch of above average plays, I guess, later in the game. But like in a typical situation, they would just be like like casual plays, like the Gio one.
The DJ play was tough.
The DJ one was really tough. That was such an in-between hopper. I was sketched out. I thought off the bat that was a hit. Guaranteed.
Because it goes back up the middle. Thank God there's a shift.
Oh, my God. I'm too stressed out right now, bro.
Oh, my gosh.
Let's take a look at some of these comments here. Jamie says, made no difference who Kluber was pitching against tonight. He was unhittable. Bro,
I agree. Like, whoever he could have played anybody tonight. Maybe he wouldn't have thrown a no-hitter, but he still would have thrown 7 or 8 like shutout innings. He was ridiculous tonight. Ridiculous.
Bro, and like anybody discrediting the fact that he's playing the Rangers, get out of the chat right now. If I have to see the viewer list drop by 50, I don't care. Just, bro, if you think that this no-hitter means nothing because it's against the Rangers, I have a bridge to sell you. The Yankees have faced much, much worse lineup so far this season. We're talking about a lineup that just demolished our ace, Garrett Cole. So everyone, chill out.
Have capable bats. They have like half their lineup is capable.
By the way, I'm just keeping track. We just lost 5. So I'm just saying.
Parker left.
Parker is just gone.
Still love you, Parker.
Yankee fan for life says 6 no-hitters this year alone, technically 7 with mad bumps. And the most no-hitters in a year was 8. I was right. We will reach 12. Do you think we're going to hit 12?
I thought the most was 7. Either way. I mean, it sounds ridiculous to say there's going to be 6 more, but there's been 6 in a month and a half.
It's
so
stupid.
I think we hit 20. I think 20 is a better like benchmark now. 12
Bro,
we already hit the halfway point to 12.
Bro, we're not even through May.
I know.
What is going on? Like we have a problem.
It is.
And I'm not complaining about it tonight, but like moving forward, this is an issue.
If there's 22 no-hitters this season, they need to do something about it. But
I
don't want the first solution to be move the mound back.
No, that would just be stupid. Or
It's got to be
lower
someone
the
with the
mound.
ball. It's got to be someone with the ball.
No, I know. And I think kind of what the funny part of this whole thing is, Sean, me and you were both born in 2000. I'm
Yep.
sure plenty of the people in the chat as well were born either in 2000 or after.
Around,
But yeah, bro, that means that this is the first Yankees no-hitter of our lifetime.
I'm so glad I was home and just was able to watch this game. Because if this happened, I was out and I couldn't watch. I'd be so
I'd
mad.
be sick. I'd actually be
so
sick
mad.
because there's the occasional nights where I have stuff to do at night and I can't really hop on for a post game. Bro, if this was one of those nights, I would be sick to
I would have went live on my own.
Oh, I would have gone live.
Give me the
live
reins.
on my phone. I don't care. But no, also, I think kind of what we have to give a shout out to here, Kyle Higashioka, right? Yeah. I think a lot of the times when pitchers throw a no-hitter, the catcher, all the credit to the catcher kind of gets blown away. But major props to Kyle Higashioka. It's not easy to call a no-hitter. Nope. And especially the work that he's done with Kluber. In the beginning of the year when Cole Kluber pitched to Gary majority of the time, he was not the same pitcher at all as when he pitches to Higgy. So I think shout out to Higgy for kind of helping Kluber rejuvenate himself, right?
Yeah, I mean, the catchers are like the unsung heroes in games like this because obviously no one's going to talk about the catcher that caught it. They're going to talk about the pitcher first, but it's really tough to call a game like that.
Yeah.
It really is. You got to keep the hitters off balance all 9 innings. That's hard enough to do on a daily basis.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you.
Late in the game.
I'm going to be honest with you, Sean. The only guy I would say for like the last 2 innings that put any sort of, 2 guys that put fear into my heart. One, David Dahl. He's your typical guy I would see like hitting like an opposite field.
He almost did.
He almost did.
Almost did.
And 2, the last batter of the game, Willie Calhoun.
Yeah, because he's been like roping the ball all series.
I know, and it scared the hell out of me, but they got him out.
I wasn't even afraid of Joey Gallo.
No, neither was I.
Like I was like, it just wasn't. I don't know. He hasn't really done anything.
But listen, shout out to Alex with the $2 dono. Appreciate you, my man. Herman has been killing it since the alternate site. Easy W tomorrow. Fair. As everyone else has been as well. We were major critics of Domingo Herman, especially before being sent to the alternate site. Now, this seems to happen with just about everyone on the Yankees, right? They struggle in the bigs, they go to the alternate site, and they come back looking like a completely different player.
The Dietrich juice. That's what they're getting.
No, but that's exactly what I'm saying. And the thing is, like, Dietrich hasn't really performed too well at AAA, but you bring him up to the majors. If we inject Dietrich juice into the Yankees lineup tomorrow, you guys are going to see a different Pat on the pregame. You're going to see, so you go from ridiculous Pat tonight because of the no-hitter. You're going to see ridiculous Pat times 1,000 if Dietrich
so you're going to be more excited to see Dietrich getting called up than to see a no-hitter.
That's not true. I don't think that's true. But it's close.
I think that's true. I think that's pretty true.
Definitely close. Listen, shout out to Jesus Chavez with the $5 dono. Appreciate that, brother. Brother like Hulk Hogan. Let's go Clue Bomber. Hell yeah, let's go Yankees. Frazier still sucks. Damn.
What did he do?
What the? This is
poor Clint.
The definition of ruthless. Like you know, Jesus hates Clint Frazier when the dude didn't touch the field tonight, and Jesus is still coming at his throat.
Poor Clint.
Appreciate the dono, my man, but poor Clint. Damn. Jidduck Gaming says 200 people in the chat. Let's go. Yo, shout out to everybody currently in the chat. We have reached our peak so far this season. I think the last time we've had this many people in the chat was like in the playoffs last year. Yep. So if anybody new is in the chat, just going to make this clear. We do go live before and after every single Yankees game this year. And we post the occasional recorded video about 5 times a week. So like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. But Brendan says over under on no hitters in MLB. I think Yankees Fan for Life said 12. Do you think over under 12?
I think you got to raise it because it's been a month and a half. There's already been 6, so I feel like you can't really do 12. There's been 2 in less than 24 hours.
Fair.
Maybe like 20 just sounds ridiculous. Like part of me feels like it's going to slow down tremendously. We're going to finish with like 8. I don't know though.
I think it might pick up, honestly. I don't know.
It could go either way. I don't know.
William Flores says, Pat, when I saw Dietrich on the field on the celebration, I got up excited. That's Dietrich. My wife was like, who is that?
She'll find out.
William, she might not be the one for you. No, I'm playing. Do not get a divorce because of me. Bad news.
She'll find out tomorrow.
I kind of felt bad because like I might have like trying to kind of like convince Trey Ambergy to get a divorce, only because like he was telling me about not literally, not literally, because we were talking. I was like, so like, what TV shows do you watch or whatever? And then he said, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but my wife hates it. I was like, oh, I don't know about that one.
Jeez, dude, you're just trying to play heartbreaker out here.
No, I know. Listen, shout out to Trey Embry though. I really feel like if he wasn't hurt right now, he would be such an awesome pick for like to come up as a replacement for Ryan Lamar.
He would be a legit option, yes.
No, I think so.
Maybe he would have been called up before Lamar.
100%. Because he's a dude who has serious pop. Like he has 20 home runs easy. He won a home run derby in AAA as well. Shout out to Trey Embry if you're watching. But let's see. We got a bunch of Derek Dietrich juices in the chat. I love to see that. Love it. But shout out to Alex with the $2 dono. Appreciate that, my man. You're donating like crazy. You are the man. Can't wait to see Fuzzy and Giraffe Neck Mark react. Giraffe Neck Mark is gonna be pissed.
You think so?
Pissed.
I wouldn't be pissed if a Met threw a no-hitter.
He would have been popping bottles if Willie Calhoun got a hit there. You know that.
Could you imagine what he would do if DeGrom threw one?
It always seems like the best pitchers don't.
No,
DeGrom
yeah. Like,
doesn't have a
think about all the ones that have happened this season. Like the best pitcher might be Kluber or Musgrove. Yeah. Right? Am I forgetting somebody? Because of Wade Miley, Musgrove, Kluber.
I would probably say Kluber.
Turnbull.
No, I'd probably say Kluber's the best.
Yeah. Yeah. John Means, maybe.
Diego has a comment that I don't agree with whatsoever. Miggy gives me Juan Soto vibes. Talent-wise, hell no. If we're talking maybe like even on the field like swagger.
Yeah, no, zero. Nothing has anything to do with Juan Soto.
Yeah, no, Diego, let me know where this comparison is coming from because I don't see it. Austin says, Pat, Dietrich can get called up tomorrow, then we lose 10-0 and you wouldn't even care. It's kind of true.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care, especially after tonight.
You'd be on the postgame like Yankees lost 10-1, but we saw Derek Dietrich tonight.
No, it's crazy because I know for a fact if Derek Dietrich does get called up tomorrow, which would only make sense, he's on the taxi squad. I don't know who else is on the taxi squad, but he makes the most sense in my brain.
I don't know who else is on it. Trinos, but he's a catcher.
Can you imagine what our chat is going to be like tomorrow?
If he gets called up?
Yeah, it's going to be nice.
Rip to the Unhinged NY Twitter mentions if he gets
oh my god.
If he gets called up.
It's going to be unreal. Unreal. Rip to the Discord too. If anybody wants to join the Discord, link in the description. Let's see what else do we have in the chat. Alexander might have a fair statement here. I also feel like it's because pitchers are extra fresh, especially Kluber. Pitchers did not throw that much last season. If you think about it, if a guy pitched the whole year last year, that was what?
Fair.
8-9 starts max?
No, a couple more because
10?
Well, actually, how many games have we had this season? Like close to like 40 something?
This is game 43, I believe.
So probably like 10 or 11 starts, maybe.
Yeah.
Like roughly like 11, maybe 12.
Yeah. I do want to bring up Martin's comment. I do want to bring up Martin's comment because I think it's really interesting. Yo, Pat, I know it's early, but hear me out. Resign Kluber after the season. Now, this is a hill.
I was going to bring this up.
This is a hill I was kind of dying on going into the season, that regardless of how Kluber performs this season, good or bad, he's not coming back next year. And it's kind of getting into interesting territory just because do we see the Yankees? Because if Kluber keeps up at this pace, he's getting a multi-year deal. But do we think that the Yankees are going to give that to him?
I think it's still too early to have that conversation because it's May. Like he could easily just, you never know. But let's just say he builds off of this and he gets better and better. Let's say he finishes with like a 2.5 this season, like something ridiculously good. How do you not bring him back?
Yeah.
How do you not? I don't care how old he is. He's like, because like I think when we were talking about that, we probably expected like when we said good, we were expecting in the 3s. Yeah, something that was good enough to like help us out, but like not good enough to like throw him money.
And
but the way he's pitching now, I would give him money. But I do want to see I want to see like more first.
It's fair, and I think a lot of it also depends on the fact that Jameson Tyone hasn't really lived up to
that too. So the Kluber looks even better now.
Exactly. But I do want to bring up this comment because Austin Lugo says, Pat, are you doing a watch party tomorrow? Please do. I love them. Now, chat, I'm going to make this deal with you guys. Ready? I'm going to look into the camera for this one. Chat, lock eyes. If Derek Dietrich gets called up for tomorrow's game, there will be a watch party. I can guarantee that.
Wow,
I'm just saying. Because tomorrow, it's kind of like one of those days where we usually do the watch parties. It's like a Thursday day game. So I'm going to repeat this for the people in the back who might not have heard me. If Derek Dietrich gets called up for tomorrow, there will be a watch party. So stay tuned for that. Caleb actually asked that. So there you go. Let's see. Jeff says, funny that the two former Indians who went to New York are having two different levels of success. Kluber, who took a modest contract throwing a no-no, and Lindor, who took a large contract struggling.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think people should really go for Lindor's neck yet, but it's been definitely a surprising start to his Met career. It's just crazy seeing someone get $340 million and then just stink for the first 2 months of the season. It gets scary. Imagine he was on the Yankees and he got that contract, we'd be flipping out.
I mean, it's kind of like a Stanton 2018 start, but worse, no?
I guess. I mean, who knows? This summer could be a Lindor summer where he goes off like Stanton did.
I think it's a little bit too early to
It is, but it's definitely concerning. Like a little bit. Sure. You never know.
For sure. Parker says we lose the World Series, but Pat's all right because Dietrich was somehow in the final game and got it.
That's so right, though. You would say that we might have lost Game 7, but Dietrich got a hit.
Bro, he pimped a single, so that's all that matters.
Pimped it.
Let's see. Ayers says, I love the 643 DP podcast, Patrick. Thank you, bro. Me and Derek, solid combo.
Are you on every one of those?
No, yeah, that's like our podcast.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, that's what 643 DP.
Yeah.
Derek Patrick. Yeah. Okay. There you
go.
Yeah.
Wow. I like that.
Yeah.
Let me put that together.
I'm not gonna take credit because Derek did come up with it, but yeah. Let's see. Jeff says Kluber looks better in pinstripes in the Cleveland uniform. Bro, Corey Kluber's one sexy man. Bro,
just flat out.
No, no holding. If you throw a no-hitter, I have the right to call you a very sexy man. Yeah. And tonight, Corey Kluber is the man of the hour. And it was.
I wanted a perfect game.
No, I wanted a perfect game too, but I'll take it no. Let's not, bro. What are we doing? Really?
I know.
He threw the first no-hitter in 22 years, but I wanted a perfect game. Get out of here.
Yeah, I did. I'm greedy.
Yeah, no, I could tell. I give Sean $1. He asked for $5. Moving on.
Worth a shot. What if you did it?
Let's see. Jaden says, me and Pat on this Derek Dietrich train since day one. And it's kind of funny because it's slowly kind of formed into like a little cult action. When I first brought it up, everyone was like, yo, Pat, you're friggin' crazy.
Got destroyed for that.
No, I know. I got ripped to shreds, but I stuck with it. I'm riding through. And bang, we have so many Dietrich juice lovers now. Also, chat, hear me out. So multiple things are going to be happening if Dietrich gets called up tomorrow. One, we will have a watch party. Okay? We'll have the watch party tomorrow. This is going to, bro, if he doesn't get called up, this is going to rain on my parade so bad. Two, on Friday, Dietrich juice shirts will be released for $10. Okay?
Ooh.
And with that, I will be picking one person from the chat tomorrow in the watch party to win a free shirt.
Wow.
Bro, if he gets called up, a lot of fun things are happening tomorrow.
Wow. What if he doesn't, though?
No, I know. We're setting the bar high. We're really setting the bar high. He better. Bro, listen, Brian Cashman, lock eyes. Make it happen.
Listen, Brian Cashman, you could win the shirt.
Brian, I'll send you 10. Tell me the sizes you need, and I'll make it happen.
Good booty one.
I don't think you would wear it. Let's see what we got in the chat. Joseph says, no-hitter check now, World Series win. This no-hitter, two things here. One, the fact that it was in 100% capacity stadium in Texas made it that much better. And the entire stadium was cheering for him too, which is beautiful to see. Two, this is going to make such a great segment for the World Series film.
Yeah, this is the perfect, after, obviously it's going to start out with the struggles, injuries, and then boom, the turning point, the no-hitter. Oh, it's going to be,
Yeah.
The World Series. Dude, if they win the World Series, man. I'll cry.
What a night! This is a great.
It's got us thinking about a World Series. This is ridiculous.
I'm so
it's May. We're thinking about World Series after a no-hitter.
So Futai said, okay, watch party. So we're losing. JK Pat.
He's got a point. We've done 2, and we've lost twice.
Yeah, we're 0 for 2 for the watch parties. What if Dietrich gets called up? Changes
the second one was, your fault. I don't think people should forget that. I'm sure everyone in chat remembers what Pat said.
Forget. No, yeah. Okay, moving on.
Gotta blame me for it.
Let's see what we got in the chat. There was one comment I did wanted to bring up. Oh, Martin says, "Yo, Pat, make an Unhinged Kluber no hitter shirt. Like that would be fire."
That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. That's an idea.
Maybe I'll do that like tomorrow and make it like a 24-hour only kind of thing.
Maybe.
I'll think about it. I'll let you guys know if I do it. Grow
up, Patrick.
I'll let you guys know either on the pregame or postgame or the watch party tomorrow. So yeah, stay tuned. We might have a lot of stuff going on tomorrow.
I was gonna say, guys,
stay tuned. Stay locked in.
And make sure you guys are on your toes tomorrow.
Futai says Sean's face after finding out why the podcast is called 643DT will be me when Guardy is gone. Oh god.
That was actually a light bulb moment. I was like, oh wait.
No, I know. Let's see. Pat, I come to every one of your streams, but this one by far my fave. So I think kind of what it is. We just need good things to happen.
I think everyone's just happy. So everyone just likes Pat.
Bro, it's kind of odd because, when the Yankees suck, everyone's like, "Yo, Pat, shut up." Now it's like everyone's
no one wants to hear what you have to say when they lose.
No, but now everyone's like, #Dietrich juice in the chat. Let's go.
Dietrich's getting talked about more than Corey Kluber is.
No, it's kind of weird.
Corey Kluber threw a no-hitter.
It's kind of odd. No, okay. But kind of getting back to like a serious note here. On a scale of 1 to 10, what are the odds he actually comes up tomorrow?
2.
You're such a what's that called? Like a pessimist?
A realist?
You're a pessimist, bro.
I'm a realist.
Get out of here.
I'm a realist.
Get out of here, dude.
No, you know what this does? You know what this does? Guess what? He gets called up tomorrow. Guess how excited I am because I wasn't expecting it.
Nah, whatever.
And if he doesn't get called up, guess how disappointed you are because you were expecting it.
Derek, putting one in the history books here. Pat, check the record books. We're probably the only team that pitched a no-hitter and hit into 5 double plays. That's unique.
I mean, dude, the offense was putrid tonight.
Bro,
I think it was New also, but obviously they weren't getting on purpose, but like, I don't know. It's like maybe the guys just like weren't as locked into their at-bats just because, I don't know. Maybe that's a little ridiculous to say, but
bro, I'm not complaining.
If I was a hitter in the 8th inning or, the top of the 9th inning, I just want to get my guy back on the mound.
Oh, no,
obviously, I'm trying to get a hit. Don't get me wrong. You're not going up there swinging it like everything. But I feel like in the back of your head, you just want to get your guy back on the mound.
That's why we can't complain too much, right? Because, like, whatever they did, they were efficient enough to get the job done, right?
Yeah, so I don't want to – yeah.
But listen, Monkey Gaming taking shots at me. Guys, remember when Pat said – Corey Kluber was washed up bum? Damn, he proved you. When the hell? When in the hell did I ever say Kluber was a washed up bum? Those words aren't even in my vocabulary.
That didn't happen.
Monkey Gaming, that never happened. What are we doing? Like, what is the deal?
Oh my
Coming at my neck for what reason? For
that
what reason?
Your reaction, that's why.
Jesus, bro. Whatever.
Oh my gosh, Patrick.
I think they just want to see me get hot.
It worked.
That's really it. No, it worked. Jaduk Gaming says, best stream ever, soaking in the no-hitter. Then I remember I have school tomorrow. Bro, what's more important? No-hitter or school? No-hitter every day of the week. Because let's think about this mentally, right? How often does school happen? And then how often do no-hitters happen?
Well,
okay, that was a
well.
Let me reword that. How often does school happen? How often do Yankee no-hitters happen?
There you go.
There we go. Because, school and no-hitters, especially like with COVID and everything, they're interchangeable at this point. Let's see what we got. Whose was better, Kluber's no-no or LA Yankee Kings' favorite players, Mad Bum's no-no? Bro, Kluber's was 9 innings. There's no arguing that.
I still think Matt Bumgarner's counts though.
Okay, also, Monkey Gaming was fully trolling me. Haha, gotcha, Pat.
Great troll job.
Bro. No, that was solid. Thank you.
Round of applause because he got you hot.
No, he got me hot because we know how much I love Corey Kluber, and like that's it. But okay, it's one of those where it's not as obvious as like if someone came in like, oh, remember when you called Dietrich a bum? Because like we know that's like false.
Yeah.
God. Pat.
Regroup.
Sean's a pessimist. Sean, I'm a realist. Brandon, I'm a tryhard. Chat, shut up, Brandon. You know, I wish I could argue that. I kind of wish I could argue that. Shout out to Brandon. No problem for trolling you, Pat. W for you, bro. That was a huge W. Martin says, bro, imagine Cole throws a no-hitter in his next start, like a revenge start.
I hope he does, dude. I'll be there.
Stuff. Now, the Yankees can make history. Has any team had 2 separate guys throw a no-hitter in the same season?
Well,
because I know
not 2 separate guys, because Max threw 2.
Yeah, I think Verlander did as well.
He did?
I think so.
He has 3, so maybe he did. He threw 1 for the Astros.
I think he threw 2 in the same season with the Astros.
With the Astros? He threw 1 against the Blue Jays. I remember that.
Yes.
I think it was the Blue Jays.
Hold on. I actually want to look.
2019?
Maybe?
A no-hitter in 2019 is impressive, dude. The juice ball.
Oh, no. He had 2 no-hitters with the Tigers. Okay, I'm wrong.
An inning. Same season?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. Oh, the Cubs in 2016. So I know Arrieta had 1, right?
Arrieta, yeah.
And then who had the other one? Bro, Corey Kluber really just threw a no-hitter tonight.
Yeah.
Why is it just hitting me?
Because it's a Yankee doing it.
No, it doesn't feel right.
A Yankee throwing a no-hitter, like, a pitching sucks. Yeah, it always sucks.
You know what's actually funny? You know, like how sometimes I make like those water bottle bets? I'm like, if Corey Kluber throws a no-hitter tonight, I'm dumping water on my head. I should have done that tonight. That's
Could you imagine if you actually had to, though?
I would probably be sick to my stomach. Only because
you'd be excited, though.
I'd be excited, but I'd also be sitting here soaking wet. Also, when I did that,
do it at the end.
Fair. Kind of like build up the hype a little bit. But I remember I did that last year, bro. My chair was soaked for days.
You did it like 3 times last year.
I know. I was just a little bit into it. I don't know why. I was so into it. God help us. Okay, so the Red Sox had 2 no-hitters in 2007 with Lester and Buchholz.
Oh, okay. Oh, Clay Buchholz. Wow, that's a throwback.
Yeah. Oh, we got NYY recaps in the chat. Shout out to Derek. Pat, more excited about Kluber throwing a no-no or Dietrich probably coming up? I would say it's going to be like the same level of excitement. Like when Kluber finalized the no-hitter tonight, I jumped up and like started like screaming like the Yankees just won the World Series. But if I check my phone tomorrow morning, it says Derek Dietrich's contract has been picked up by the Scranton Rail Riders. I might have a heart attack. Like, so I'm just letting you all know. If you don't see me for the pregame or watch party or anything tomorrow, that means I checked my phone in the morning and had a heart attack. Or the inverse of that, I check my phone and it says like Oswald Peraza was called up. And then I'm just going to die of sadness.
That would stink if it was anyone else but Dietrich. It would be so disappointing. That's why I'm trying not to get too excited.
Sick to my stomach, bro. Disgusting. What is good with me tonight? Bro, I think I have so much. What is that chemical in your brain that makes you really happy?
Not
adrenaline. Endorphins.
Endorphins?
Someone in the chat has to know this.
Someone has to know, yeah.
It's not
I think I know, but I don't want to say because I don't want to be wrong.
No, the chemical dopamine.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yes. Okay, so on to Ruben's comment. If Kluber dominates the entire year, the Yankees must bring him back, especially since we might reset the luxury tax this year.
Yeah. Because here's the thing. I think a lot of it has to do with Tyone. A lot of it. Because Tyone will be a Yankee again, right? At least for another year or two. So,
no, yeah.
I mean, outside of Cole, who is like your guaranteed like number 2 right now, it's Corey Kluber, and you're not going to bank on Tyone improving or Sevy coming back to the way he was. You want the sure guy in Corey Kluber.
Yeah, and you also want like the sexy man who's Corey Kluber.
Of course.
Yeah, no,
I wasn't taking looks into account, but apparently the Yankees do because Tyler Wade's still a Yankee. But...
He's a robot, bro.
Hey, no Tyler Wade hate tonight. My bad.
Yeah, no, Tyler Wade has been good this year.
My bad. I think we're so used to hating him though. It's like we're not really realizing that he's been useful.
It's like too natural.
I'm sorry, Tyler, if you're watching this.
Let's see. Serotonin. Isn't that one of them too? Serotonin.
I don't know what serotonin does, but it is dopamine, the one that like
it has to be.
We're trying to think, yeah.
No, yeah.
Because like 10 different people in the chat said it too.
Ayers says, "Hey Patrick, if Dietrich, bro, I'm kind of losing my voice. What the hell?" Hey Patrick, if Dietrich gets called up tomorrow, will you make a Dietrich called up on his shirt? Because I'll buy that. I mentioned this before, so let me run through this again. If Derek Dietrich does get called up tomorrow, many things are happening. 1, watch party will be happening. 2, Dietrich juice merchandise will be happening. Only going to be $10 as well. And 3, I think we said Corey Kluber no-hitter shirts as well. Gonna be fun stuff. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's go. Let's freaking
Unhinged for days, dude.
Unhinged for days. Futai says Zach Efron did pretty good in right field for us today. Dude, that's what I'm saying.
He did.
Coming in the middle of the game after Ryan Lamar has the hamstring injury, which is brutal. See, it kind of reminds me of
I feel bad for him.
Like a Dustin Fowler kind of thing.
That's yeah.
Right? Like
I don't think Dustin Fowler was, 32 or whatever, but
no, but like you know what I mean. Kind of like
it stinks for Lamar though. You finally got another chance at 32. It's like you feel for the guy because who's going to give him a chance? Probably, I don't know.
Seattle. I don't know.
Seattle. They don't need an outfielder. That's like the last thing Seattle needs.
All right, give Seattle a break, bro. I'm just trying to improve their no-hit bids. Let's see. No, I don't mean
no-hitters.
I don't mean Dexter Fowler. I mean Dustin Fowler.
Dustin Fowler. Didn't he like break his leg or something in Yankee Stadium? Or was it
no, it was in. I believe it was Chicago White Sox.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I remember that.
Where did he end up? Did he go to the A's?
Yes, I believe he went to the A's in the trade for Sonny Gray because I believe it was Fowler, Caprillion, and Mateo.
Caprillion, yeah. Oh, Jorge Mateo. I forgot he was a Yankee. He's with the Padres now.
Yes, yeah. He's kind of like
he's in the majors.
I think he's like a utility man. I think he plays mostly outfield.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. Let's see what we got.
A lot of good Yankee prospects around the league. Nick Solak was a Yankee prospect.
He was. No, yeah. And did he
Lance
go over
Lynn?
He didn't go over in the Beltran trade, did he?
Lance Lynn, no.
In the Lance Lynn trade?
2018. Yeah?
No, because the Yankees acquired Lance Lynn from Minnesota. The Yankees never traded Lance Lynn. Lance Lynn went to Texas after leaving the Yankees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, because then Texas traded him to the... Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Okay, so Austin Lugo just said, Pat, if Dietrich gets called up and hits a bomb, I'll donate $1,000, no cap. Are we going to hold him to this?
Hold on.
What are you looking up?
I was going to look up the select trade, but I don't believe that.
I'm calling cap. I don't know.
No, I don't believe that, man.
Let's see what we got in the chat. Bro, I'm still sad that Mike Trout is hurt. He's so fun to watch. He and Judge tied for my favorite baseball player.
Trout gets hurt a lot, dude. He gets hurt a lot, but he's never hurt for like an extended period of time. But now he is. It's like 6 to 8 weeks.
No,
it's always like a week or so, like IL stint. But now he actually like got hurt.
Let me ask you a question, Sean. Kind of going back to the Dietrich juice merchandise. Now, what do we think the rules are about like promoting merchandise on YouTube with a syringe on it? Is that allowed?
Oh,
like I'm not trying to get demonetized.
Well,
we can make like a cartoon syringe.
Yeah, but like a syringe is like that's what you get your shots in,
right? And if anything, I'll be like, "Yo, I'm promoting the COVID vaccine."
It might be a stretch, but if YouTube comes at you and demonetizes you, be like, what do you like? That's just like a medical tool. It's not your fault that people use it for other things. I don't know if I'd chance it, but
listen, if I do, I'll let you guys know about it. I won't show any pictures on stream though. You'll have to go to my website to kind of get the exclusive look. But Jamie says I will bet anyone $1K That Dietrich
money
does
is
not get called
flying
up.
in this chat.
No, now I don't know what you guys do for a living. We got people betting 1K left and right over Derek Dietrich. I don't really have the funds to do that, so I'm not going to put up a K on this. But if anybody wants to, be my guest. Yeah, if Dietrich doesn't get called up, I'll just cry myself to sleep all day tomorrow. I don't know.
You got to bet someone Unhinged, dude.
That's bro. That's tough. That's real tough. I think that is demonetization. Probably so. Ruben Cruz says, read my last comment. There's so many comments tonight. I'm missing a bunch, but listen, shout out to everybody who's still in the chat.
You miss Ruben's a lot.
I know. I love you, Ruben. I'm sorry. Random. Last fun fact. My barber cut the 2013 Red Sox World Series team for spring training. Now, if he would have missed with one of the scissors, that would have been too bad. Let me stop.
Oh my gosh. You're worried about getting demonetized for a syringe, man.
No, those 2013 Red Sox were annoying as hell with the beards and everything.
It's like they weren't like
they weren't good, but they were
good. Like they weren't World Series good. They weren't World Series.
No, I know. Bro, if the Yankees could grow beards, maybe that'll happen.
2019 Nationals, that kind of team, where it's like that team won a World Series.
Fair. I mean, you could look at like numerous teams in the past and kind of say that. Even the 2018 Red Sox were not.
No, yes, they were. Yeah, they were.
No, they weren't. Sean, if you look at them on paper, they had a really good lineup, but that pitching wasn't that good.
Yeah, but I guess Steve Pearce really just went off for no reason.
No, and so did Eovaldi, for no reason.
Oh my gosh, Nathan Eovaldi was insane.
Yeah. Turned into an absolute tank for no reason.
Good point. They still had Chris Sale though, and like they're like Mookie Betts and like their lineup was still like a real World Series lineup. Their pitching maybe not so much.
Yeah. William says something Dietrich brings to the field every day is his personality, and it's a big one. I knew I loved William. The lefty has no problem watching his home runs hit the seats, and he'll take his time rounding the bases.
When's the last time a Yankee completely bat flipped a homer? Didi? Hicks probably does. I know Hicks does, but like Didi in the postseason, he always had a nice bat drop. Yeah, Odor now with his bat drop. But like Stanton doesn't. Stanton kind of does.
He does, but it's not necessarily like it's not like a ridiculous bat flip like Derek Dietrich would.
Like I want to see Aaron Judge bat flip. It would look so weird if he did it.
I'm so happy. Tonight's just a good night.
You're gonna cry yourself to sleep. You're so happy.
Shout out to the chat. Let's see. Jeff says, "What material are the shirts on your site?" 100% cotton. 100% cotton. That's how we do things. Let's go.
I don't like dry fit shirts. I don't know if that's a.
I'm not a fan of dry fit. No, I see. When I was in high school, dry fit used to be my thing, but now it's like, bro, cotton's the way to go.
I never liked it. I never liked it.
Now I hate to kind of go off topic. Do you like soft cotton or like heavy? I like heavy. Like I like to feel like I'm wearing a shirt.
Have you worn the new the Nike jerseys? Yeah. That's like a soft kind of.
Yes.
Don't know if I like it.
I don't know either. I don't really like soft
t-shirts. I don't know if I like it. But I'm wearing this and it's just regular heavy cotton and it's so much more comfortable.
I love heavy cotton.
So much more comfortable.
Everyone keep in mind the Unhinged shirts are heavy cotton. Just saying.
Good move.
Sean, bet that 1K you guarantee he doesn't get.
No.
Sean, you betting the 1K?
No, I'm not. Where am I getting that from?
You tell me.
Where am I getting that from?
William says, send the merch link. The merch link is in the description, but I will pop it in the chat too. Unhingedclothing.shop. If you guys want to stay tuned for tomorrow, if Dietrich does get called up, there will be Dietrich Juice shirts on that chat. How did we forget about Odor, bro? Are we stupid?
I mentioned him. I said Odor's been doing his bat drop stuff.
I didn't even listen. I'm sorry. I totally just blocked you out.
Well, that hurts a little bit. Apparently, Jaden wasn't listening either, unless he said that before I said it.
No, I guess not. I don't know. Disclaimer: bat flips and bat drops, two different things. I agree. Aaron Judge does a mean bat drop.
Sometimes he just kind of hits it and just runs up.
No, but in big situations, Aaron Judge could pimp a mean bat drop. Like the 2018 wildcard game, solid bat drop.
Oh, if it's like a hype home run, I think just about anybody will chuck their bat. Doesn't matter who you are.
Well, you know what I would do in that situation? So
what would you do, Pat?
So if
what would you do?
So if I hit a home run in like a big situation, right? We're talking Game 7 World Series, and bang, gone. I know off the bat. I'm taking that bat and I'm holding it like this. Ready? And then I'm taking the knob, putting it in my arm, and I'm screaming Dietrich juice. And then I'm taking that bat and I'm literally like I'm holding the bat in my hand and I'm chucking it like it's a frisbee. It might go into the crowd, but who cares at that point, right? I just hit a home run in Game 7 of the World Series.
I don't know if I'd do that, but I would chuck the bat. Like who's going to say anything to you? Who's going to say anything to you?
No, I know.
You just walked off the World Series. No one's saying anything to you.
No, exactly. So, Sean, let me show you again. You take the bat, chuck it like a frisbee. Gone forever.
I thought you were going to inject the Dietrich juice first.
No. That's obviously after like you inject the Dietrich juice.
Yeah, of course.
No, yeah. And also, before I start walking to first base, I turn around, lock eyes with the catcher, and say, "You like that?" Very calmly, though. Like, I'm not going to scream. Yo,
that
you like that?
That would get the catcher pissed.
I'm going to be like, "You like that?" Just saying.
Oh, you better hope you don't play that team again next season or you're getting drilled.
I'm getting drilled in the head. Easy.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, God. We're taking a turn tonight. Shout out to Ayers for just subbing. This watch party is great.
Welcome.
Appreciate you, my man. Welcome to the Unhinged community. We go live before and after every single Yankees game this season. Stay tuned for that.
Sometimes during.
Sometimes during. Tomorrow, if Dietrich gets called up, we'll be live during. We need more bat flips and swaggering in the Yanks lineup. Hashtag Dietrich 100.
We do.
I'm just saying. Let's see what we got in the chat. Call up Dietrich for the White Sox series to piss off Tony La Russa. We need that energy. Yes.
What do you think? All right. So you remember Tim Anderson's like controversial bat, like Chuck? Remember that?
Yeah.
People were angry about that. What do you think Tony La Russa would say about that?
He would probably come out to the media and say that was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Tim Anderson has been locked in the team showers, and we refuse to let him out until he apologizes. And somehow
Tim Anderson's actually been DFA'd. It's disgusting.
Yeah, and then when the media is kind of like, well, Tony, that's sort of like a human rights violation. He's gonna say, well, we don't deserve to treat him like a human after that bat toss. So that's
like, well,
kind
he
of how
didn't treat the pitcher like a human after he chucked that bat. So he's learning a lesson.
Oh man. But listen, shout out to William Flores with the $5 dono. Appreciate you, my man. I would put the bat in the middle. Over the home plate, standing up. When I get to home, I'll pick it up and then throw it. That sounds like a fight in my game.
Listen, if it stays there while you're rounding, that's impressive.
Does look pretty impressive. Yankee fan for life says everyone on Unhinged is very good looking. Makes me jealous.
Thank you. I guess. I couldn't tell what you were thinking. You're just like.
What a night. Big Blue Game says, gosh. Pat, why is your Twitter account private? If you're talking about Unhinged Patrick, I don't really use that one, so it's basically just privated. But if you guys want to follow me on anything, you can follow me on Instagram. That's public, True Hennessy. If you guys want to follow any of the Unhinged socials, they're all up here.
You should.
You should. Quality content on there. Gotta love it. Lori says, the Yankees don't want to... I mean, people are asking, so like, why not? The Yankees don't want to pay Dietrich, not happening. Lori, I need the positivity, though.
Okay, but you also need the person on your shoulder, like myself and Lori, being like, bringing you back down to earth a little bit.
No, because it's like, okay. Like,
no.
Bro, I'm not going to sleep tonight. So the only thing that I could kind of compare this to, you ever watch like Drake and Josh, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes they would do those scenes where like there would be like an evil Josh on one shoulder and then like an angel Josh. You and Lori and other people in the chat who are just completely discrediting me, you're like the devil on my shoulder. But then I got other people in the chat who are like,
the angel.
Dietrich juice. Bang, they're the angel. Just hyping me up every step of the way, you know?
We're just trying to be real, dude. And that's what the angel does. The angel gives you the truth.
No. Disagree.
Okay, fine. Start a GoFundMe for Derek Dietrich's contract then. That's the only way it's going to get paid for.
So ridiculous. Like, it's not even that much money.
No, listen. Do I think Dietrich should be called up? Yeah. All these injuries right now, there's no better option right now. But I know that it's realistically not going to happen. So,
Sean, you know,
I'm not trying to be a Debbie Down. What?
So you know how I kind of like gave my Game 7 home run prediction scenario? We are this summer doing that Unhinged home run derby and posting that on the channel. So when I hit like my walk-off home run to win the derby, I'm doing that. Easy.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying.
No, it's cool. Holding my comments till after the derby in the post-game press conference.
Sure.
Spades. Call him out.
Shout out to William Flores with the $2 dono. Appreciate all the donos tonight. You guys are crazy. Unhinged NY is so lit with 2 fire emojis. Not 1, but 2.
2.
Bro, tonight I would say we're kind of like a 3 on the fire emoji scale. Love it.
I'd give it like 4 or 5 tonight.
No, tonight's like a 7, 8, maybe. Let's see. DD Juice. I love that. Bro, so I heard, I don't know if this is true. I kind of saw this on one of those creepy forums on the internet. If you look into the mirror, right, and you hold a bat in your hand.
I know where you're going.
Where's my bat? Where's my bat? Oh, my bat's all the way. Whatever. So if you hold a bat, should I go get it?
Yeah, go get it.
All right,
it's not going to work if you're on the bat.
I'll be right back. All right. Bat has been secured. So what we're going to do, you look into the mirror. You hold your bat like this. Ready? You say, DD Juice. And he appears. Just like that.
He appears. He could be doing anything.
He appears. Like gold chain and everything.
What if it's like mid-Yankee game? He's in the field and you do that. Is he just like despawning from the field?
Well, it's kind of just like a mirage.
It's not actually him.
You know, like when you're driving and it's hot out and you think you see water in the street, but it's not. It's just a mirage. That's exactly what it is.
Oh, I hate that.
Right?
I hate that.
Bro, is that not weird? Okay, chat, I know super off topic right now, but what is that? Like when it's hot out, you look down the street and all of a sudden like you think there's water there, but it's not. Like what?
I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
It's odd.
I'm so sure someone's gonna have like a 6-line like explanation as to like what that is. So
no, I know it's gonna be Johnny too. I can guarantee. But speaking of Johnny, he says Sean is the good friend that cuts you off at the bar, but the people who are talking about the Dietrich juice are the bad friends giving you more drinks and recording you drunk. That's just so not true, though.
That's giving me a little too much credit. Take it though.
At least you said it, not me.
All right.
Big Blue Gaming says, thinking of copping some Unhinged merch. What should I get? Now, let me give you a couple of key suggestions. 1, the air fresheners are amazing. Just saying, they make my car smell like heaven. Just putting that one out there. It kind of depends on your style, though, because like we kind of have like some more simple shirts on there for kind of the more casual person. But then like we have like the outrageous stuff that you guys see me wearing sometimes, like the black and yellow striped shirt. We have some things that are out there and some more simplistic. But yeah, got a bunch of stuff on there. Let's see what we got. Pat, hopefully I'm wrong, but I feel like they will call up Albert Abreu, then send him down after one day and activate Odor, and the roster is full. Okay, this is what I'm confused about. How many options does Albert Abreu have left?
No, I was kind of confused on that too, but remember Jalen said it's based on a year. So like you get like an option like for like a year, I think. I think that's how it works. Because think about it. I mean, the dude's been up and think about Tyler Wade. Though.
No, I know.
He's been up and down. Like when he was like, because Tyler Wade was never like permanently on the team. I feel like until like last year. I could be wrong. I don't really remember, but like, take a Brave. He's been up and down like 6 times already this season.
No, I know.
You can't just run through options like that. Like,
no, it's wild. But Kyle Johnson says, I hope Derek Dietrich is aware of this channel. Bro,
right? I think so about
too.
that every time we talk about him. I wonder if he knows we exist.
But you know, sometimes I wonder. I wonder if like Dietrich goes home to like his family. I wonder if he has a family, and they kind of sit around the table. They're like, "What do you think he does?"
He has a family.
Oh, he has
like a wife and
everything.
Kids?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. God.
No, I'm thinking like at the dinner table. They're like,
no, I got you.
You're like, yo, Dad. Like, I watched Unhinged again. Like, they can't stop talking about you. Like DD Juice.
Or you think like His kids just go DD juice. Just walk.
No, I know. Sick.
Oh gosh.
Let's see what else we got in the chat. Well, Pat, it's very simple. You gullible little buddy. Okay, well, I don't know why this is starting off with an outright diss, like for no reason.
Because he's the guy who trolled you before.
No, I could tell. No. So he's trying to do it again. That's exactly what. Okay, I'm not falling for it. So when you look outside, your eyes don't adjust to the hot weather, meaning you see water. When you go in hot weather, very simple. There you go. Lie, bud. All right. Yeah. Not falling for it. I'm literally not falling for it. I don't care.
You're trying so hard not to get mad right now.
No, I'm not. Not at all.
Yeah, sure.
This is the longest postgame in Unhinged history, and true. I'm so here for it. No, it's not actually, because after Game 5 of the ALDS last year, me and Brandon went a solid 2 hours.
Yeah, you guys went for a while.
We went 2 hours, bro. I mean, it was kind of like the funeral of the season. If that's what you want to call it,
it was for a good cause. You know, talk about the season.
No, yeah. Also, Sean, I want to say this to you. As Parker says, yo, Pat, want to remind you about Corey Kluber throwing a no-hitter. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Corey Kluber threw a no-hitter tonight, bro. Literally.
You're going to be like laying in bed, just like scrolling on your phone, like falling asleep. You're just going to say that to yourself.
Can we watch it again? Chat, we're going to watch it again. Just because I want to watch the final. I really think Michael K nailed the call with this one.
He did a good job.
No, he did a solid-ass job. Let me
you know what I really like about what they did is Michael K had his little moment. He said something, but then like they were silent and just let like the team celebrate and just like I like that. I wish Coney was in the booth though.
I'm actually a little bit confused here. One, let's break this down a little bit, John Boy style.
He's going to.
One. Who do we see in the dog pile and who do we not see in the dog pile? One, our team captain, Derek Dietrich, is in that pile. You know who's not? Brett Gardner. Dietrich's better than Gardner, confirmed. He's talking to DJ. I don't know what he's really saying. He's just like, yo, nice catch. Dietrich, more of a captain than Gardner, confirmed. Let's see.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Impossible question to answer. But
no,
fun to bring up.
I answer everything.
Fun to bring up because it'll spark some controversy.
Yeah.
You think this happens with Gary behind the plate?
No. That's an easy answer, bro. No, this does a no-hitter will never happen with Gary Sanchez behind the plate.
Let me reword it. Do you think Gary will ever catch one?
No. Just as I just said, a no-hitter will never happen with Gary Sanchez behind the plate. And that's not a diss to Gary. I just don't think that he's the same game caller as Kyle Gashiuk is.
I don't know.
I think it's simple as that. I don't know.
Because I think it's a real thing. Not every catcher can just catch a no-hitter. It's not all on the pitcher stuff. It's about how you call the game. So it's like, is Gary a good enough game caller? I don't know.
No, I know. But you know what? This was kind of a hint of the Yankees' final out for this year's World Series. That's exactly what this is.
Yeah.
Except the celebration is going to be 10 times.
That's the kind of vibes you get from that. From that kind of like, yeah.
We need Dietrich in the dog pile for that.
Sure. Because I'm hesitant because if everyone's fully healthy, is Dietrich on the team?
No.
Probably not. So, well, unless Hicks is out for the season.
And also if Dietrich comes up and just performs like Babe Ruth, probably. I'm just saying. But chat, I think that is going to wrap things up for tonight's postgame. Appreciate everyone for stopping by. You guys are the best. We had the best postgame of the season so far.
Ridiculous postgame, yes.
Ridiculous postgame. Do keep in mind, we do go live before and after every single Yankees game this season, so be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more. Like I said previously in the stream, if Derek Dietrich we're doing a pregame and a postgame tomorrow regardless, but if Dietrich does get called up, we will be doing a watch party tomorrow, and Dietrich merchandise will be released. So stay tuned for that. Let's hope it happens. But once again, Corey Kluber threw a no-hitter tonight. Let's go. Love you, Kluber. You are the most beautiful man of all time. Look at the dog pile one more time. Love to see that. But you guys know the deal. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Have a great night. Corey Kluber is a legend. Peace.
See ya.